Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Your boy BLSG back in the building for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction. But this time we got ourselves a little live play-by-play and reaction here on a Sunday evening. Very rare that we get into these types of situations, but we are here for one here this evening for a 76ers play-by-play and reaction in the battle of two teams playing in the Eastern Conference as the 34 and 15 Boston Celtics with a record of 18 and 6 on the road, set to take on the 19 and 28 Philadelphia 76ers with a record of 9 and 14 when it comes to playing at home. Apparently, this game is getting started earlier than what I thought it was going to. So, starting lines real quick for both teams: Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis for the Boston Celtics. And then for the Philadelphia 76ers is going to be, I'm pretty sure they said, yeah, Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Ricky Council, Justin Edwards, and Gershon Yabusele. As the tip-off is underway, Celtics win the tip. Here we go. Jaylen Brown with the layup to start. Misses the mark. Rebound here by the Sixers, and here comes Philadelphia down the floor. Maxey up at the top of the key, set to go from the logo. Gets over to Justin Edwards, over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre gets it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to his right. Maxey around the screen. Maxey dancing. Maxey kicks it out to Yabusele in the corner for three. Off the mark, comes up a little bit short and off the left, rebounding here by the Celtics. There's Tatum with the ball. Gets over to Jaylen Brown. Back to Tatum. Over to Derek White at the top of the key. Derek White going to flip it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to drive against Maxey. Tatum trying to get some space. Tatum to the paint. Tries to go up for a layup. Cannot do so. Gets fouled in the process, though. And this is going to be against Tyrese Maxey. But yeah, ladies and gents, this game started a little earlier than I expected. But again, shout out to everyone that's already coming up into the chat. We already got 4 people up in here. Appreciate all you guys coming through and tuning in already. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody be sure to go ahead and share out the stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business. As the first one at the line is good here from Jason Tatum. Joe Mazzulla coming in his 3rd season as the Celtics head coach with almost a 73% winning percentage ever since becoming the Celtics head coach. As the second free throw at the line is good here for Jason Tatum. So 2-0 start here for the Boston Celtics. Maxey crossing half court. Gets over to Oubre, who's going to find Ricky Council. Council going to find Tyrese Maxey, who spaces the floor. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to go up with the right hand for 2. Gets it up. Cannot get the full. Rebounded by Porzingis. Now into the hands of Derek White it goes. White spinning around Justin Edwards. Gets over to Jason Tatum, who throws a dart out to Jaylen Brown in the corner. Brown driving, kicks it out. Derek White a triple here from the top of the key. Can't get to fall. Rebounded by Gershon Yabusele. Now into the hands of Maxey goes. Maxey to his right finds Oubre over to Council. Council in the paint. Council going out of the paint. Kicks it out to Maxey towards the logo. Maxey guarded here by Drew Holiday. Maxey looking for some space. Maxey, the fadeaway shot for 2 is no good. Rebounded by Justin Edwards, though. Great effort on the rebound. Gets it back out to Maxey. Maxey matching up against Porzingis. Launches the 3 and sinks the 3. Tyrese Maxey putting the Sixers on top 5-1. Striking first here for your 76ers. And then Drew Holiday comes down the other end. Tries to lay it up, but a foul is going to be called, I think, against the Sixers as well. They didn't say the foul was going to be on. So this will be against Ricky Council. But yeah, guys, I didn't expect the game to start this early. I thought it was going to start 15 minutes later, but apparently only 10 minutes later. So, hey, this is what it is. Free throw at the line is good here for Drew Holiday. And just like that, the Celtics retied this game at 3 points apiece. You get a look at Nick Nurse here walking on the sidelines here. Tatum inbounds the ball into Derek White. Derek White, guarded by Justin Edwards, now guarded by Yabusele, gets over to Porzingis for 2, can't get to fall. Rebounded by Oubre, who stays in bounds, and here come the Sixers down the other way. Oubre sending it down the floor. Gets over to Ricky Council. Council going to try to drive into the paint. Goes up, gets blocked by Porzingis, who comes up a little slow, but Tatum coming away with it. Over to Brown. Or make that Holiday over to Jaylen Brown for the layup, and it is good for Jaylen Brown. Here comes Justin Edwards down the other end. Edwards gets over to Yabusele, over to Maxey. Maxey looking for options here, guarded by Jason Tatum. Maxey going to his right. Maxey guarded by Tatum, spinning, gets over to Council. Council going to drive. Council going to dish it out to Oubre, launching for what should be a long two, maybe a three if he got lucky. Regardless, he misses it, and the Celtics will take possession of the basketball. Here we go. Here's Derek White with the ball. Gets over to Jason Tatum. Is going to find Porzingis right underneath the basket, and Kristaps Porzingis finding his way to the basket here for another 2 points, and the Celtics out to a 7-3 lead. Less than 9 minutes to go. Maxey with the ball here for your Sixers. Maxey guarded by Jaylen Brown. It's going to be a kickball on Jaylen Brown, and the Sixers will keep possession of the basketball as the ball rolls into the backcourt, but off of Jaylen Brown's foot. Kelly Oubre now inbounding against Jason Tatum. Gets it into Gershon Yabusele. Over to Maxey. Maxey finds Council. Council the three ball. Got it! Ricky Council the fourth. Trying to respond with some authority and be that next man to step up. Derek White for three to try for the answer. Cannot get it. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. Maxey with the ball going to his right. Gets double team. Gets out there to Ricky Council in the corner. Council coming inside. Council in the paint. Goes up and finishes. Ricky Council stepping up with a quick 5 points here in the first. Here's Derek White with the ball. Going to get it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to force it out to Holiday, over to Derek White. Out to Jaylen Brown in the corner for three. Can't get the ball. Rebounding here by Ricky Council. Now to hands of Maxey. Maxey gets over to Council. Council going to drive. Council going to dish it out to Gershon Yabusele. He goes up, gets the finish. Gershon Yabusele putting the Sixers up by 3, 10-7 now. Sixers on a 7-0 run in the last minute 20. Porzingis a three ball, cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Oubre. Now Maxey coming down the floor. Maxey going up and is fouled. In shooting motion by Jrue Holiday. That will send Maxey to the charity stripe here for 2 free throws. And ladies and gents, we will get into the chat in just a little bit. We'll get into the chat, injury report, and we will eventually get into trivia, hopefully by the end of the first quarter. Tyrese Maxey now at the free throw line. First one at the line is good for Maxey. Sixers trying to get out to a fast start against the Celtics team, who is the second best team in the Eastern Conference with a record of 34-15. Second one at the line is good for Tyrese Maxey to give the Sixers a 5-point lead. With just over 7.5 minutes to go in the first. Here's Derek White with the ball, who's going to find Jason Tatum. Tatum looking for options. Tatum to his left. Tatum guarded by Yabusele. Gets over to Holiday. Launched a three ball, and it's good for Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday absolutely sinking it for the deuce. Or make that the three. Here's Maxey with the ball down the other end. Maxey going to drive against Jaylen Brown. Go behind the back. Maxey losing Jaylen Brown in the process. Goes up, gets the bucket, and gets the foul. And Tyrese Maxey will step to the charity stripe for one more to potentially give the Sixers a 5-point lead. Maxey just losing Jaylen Brown as he drives to the cup for the bucket, gets it to go, and will get one more at the charity stripe. So 14-10 being the score for the moment with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the first. First free throw at the line, or the free throw at the line is good here for Tyrese Maxey to complete the 3-point play. And Maxey also with 8 points so far in this first quarter with almost 7 minutes left to go here in the first. As Derek White with the ball gets over to Jason Tatum. Tatum gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown at the right wing gets it back to Tatum over at the left wing. Tatum guarded by Oubre. Tatum dancing. The sidestep three for Tatum is no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Here come the Sixers. He lobs it to Maxey. Maxey looking. wants the three, takes the shot, and hits it. Tyrese Maxey. And the triple is true for Tyrese. And a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla to talk things over with his team, as it is the Sixers with an 8-point lead with the score of 18-10 with 6:44 left to go in the first. So, guys, great start right there. That's a great start. And, guys, by the looks of it, it's looking like we're going to have the same thing happen again. I'm hoping to get this figured out soon. But on my end, apparently my camera cannot see you guys, unfortunately. So every single time I go to change the scoreboard, I'm going to have to go out and then come back in. So, ladies and gents, I will be right. There we go. All right, guys, it's better on my end. So now, while we are on commercial break, let's go ahead and get through the chat. Hopefully, we get through all the comments as quickly as possible. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through and stopping on by, being the first one on in here. Love and support from my guy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning. Whatever side you guys are on your end, whatever time frame you guys are working with. Shout out to Daniel Berry for coming through and stopping on by in the live stream. Hit the like button if you're not done. So, Daniel, appreciate you for coming through the stream. Crazy Luka trade yesterday. Yes, sir. We will talk about that here on this live stream tonight. SC Sports Talk, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through. This is Go Celtics. He's on the Celtics side tonight. As a Warriors fan, if he's apparently on the Celtics side, I gotta respect it. But at the end of the day, you root who you root for, as long as you're respectful in the chat and you're not spamming. And when I mean respectful, I mean like you show respect to everybody in the chat, not like the actual teams themselves. So again, SC Sports Talk, appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. Limit the profanity in the chat, but hit the like button if you're not done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through to the stream. Go Tatum and Brown. Yes, sir. You already know if you are on the Celtics side. I'm doing well, SC Sports Talk. Hope you're doing the same, my guy. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this Sunday evening, ladies and gents, to start off your guys' week. Just getting back to doing the Sixers game, so I figured why not go ahead and do this one. Unfortunately, guys, we will not be able to do any of the other games throughout the week on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'm pretty sure on Friday I can stream the Sixers game. I do believe they do have a game on Friday. I think it's against the Pistons. And then we will be live for the game next Sunday against the Milwaukee Bucks on Super Bowl Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So we will be live for that game as well. 76ers Celtics rivalry is an NBA rivalry between Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Two teams have the most meetings in the NBA playoffs. Hey, that's a fact right there. That's a fact. Alfred Segro, what's going on? Appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. Says, let's go. You already know what it is. We got the entire squad up in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. If like button if you're not done so, Alfred, appreciate you coming through the stream. SG Sports Talk saying, what's up? Tatum Brown will combine for 70 tonight. I mean, we'll see. We'll see as the game is back on. Quick lineup changes here as Al Horford and Jaden Springer from the Boston Celtics will enter the game to replace Drew Holiday and Jason Tatum. As Porzingis with the ball coming out of commercial break, kicks out to Jaylen Brown for three, misses off the mark, comes up a little bit short. Maxey playing incredible defense. And the Sixers will take the basketball. Great play from Tyrese Maxey diving out of bounds to hit it off of the knee of Jaylen Brown. But we have another turnover again, and this one's going to be against Ricky Council. And the Sixers will, or rather the Celtics, will take it down the other way as Jaylen Brown finds Porzingis, gets over to Horford, over to Jaden Springer, the former Sixer for three, comes up way short, rebounded by Council. Here he comes down the floor. Council with the ball here, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Council gets it over to Gershon Yabusele, who will get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball. Maxey going to his left. Maxey at the top of the key. Launch it, three over Jaden Springer, and sinks it. Tyrese! And guys, when we get to the injury report, we will explain why Jaden Springer is getting early minutes right now over some of the other players that would typically get minutes at this point in time. as Jaylen Brown with the ball at the left wing gets over to Al Horford, over to Porzingis for two. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by the Sixers. Picked up by Kelly Oubre. Here comes Philly. Oubre in the lane. Goes up. Cannot finish, but is fouled in the process by Kristaps Porzingis. And Kelly Oubre heading off to the charity striker to shoot 2 free throws. Good evening on the live stream broadcast. What's going on, Charles? Appreciate you coming through and stopping on by, my guy. Good evening to you, my good sir. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Charles. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Hit the like button and subscribe to the BLC Sports channel. Yes, sir, you already know. First one, the lineup for Oubre is too strong off the back of the rim, and it will be denied. Lineup changes coming for the 76ers, as well as Reggie Jackson and Kyle Lowry will both enter the game to replace Justin Edwards and Ricky Council IV. Kelly Oubre so far this season, averaging just around 14 points per game and shooting 46% from the field. Kelly Oubre has been that nice quality role player off the bench for your Sixers, but now getting some opportunities in the starting five, as Kelly Oubre is going to miss both free throws at the line, and it'll be rebounded here by the Celtics. There's Jaylen Brown with the ball, gets over to Porzingis, back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looking for options, fighting past Oubre, kicks it out to Derek White for three, and it's cash money for Derek White. And here come the Celtics trying to get right back in the game. The inbound is in. Here comes Maxey down the floor. Maxey looking for options. Gets past Springer. Maxey in the lane. Goes up. Cannot finish. Rebounded by Porzingis. And here come the Celtics. Here's Derek White with the ball. Derek White going to flip it to Porzingis. Watch that deep three. And it's cash money for Kristaps Porzingis. And just like that, we're back to a 5-point game. Here's Oubre with the ball down the other end. We're going to drive. We're going to go up off the backboard, too hard off the backboard and off the back of the rim. And it'll be rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Derek White with the ball. Gets over to Jaylen Brown, who shoots the mid-range and hits a nasty shot from Jaylen Brown from the mid-range, just right outside the paint. And is Nick Nurse calling a timeout? That is a yes. So Nick Nurse calls a timeout here with 4:20 left to go here in the first. It is the Sixers still with 21. Pretty much coming out of commercial break, the Celtics went on an 8-0 run coming out of commercial. So Nick Nurse wants a timeout to talk things over, as now the Sixers lead is cut down to 3 thanks to the Celtics' 8-0 run. Well, 8-0 run after the three-pointer. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep having to do that. Where I have to go in and out of the stream every single time I change the scoreboard until I figure out how to prevent it from happening. So I'm gonna have to keep on doing that. CEO host acknowledgement. Yes, sir. Shout out Charles Ireland for the continued support in the chat. I love Philadelphia 76ers win tonight. You already know, man. You already know. Against one of the best teams in the East, you got to win a game like this, or at least make it somewhat competitive to show that you do belong here in this position, and you can win with the players that you have. Friendly reminder, absolutely no exceptions. They're spamming, trolling. Be civil and respectful. Their views and comments challenge the argument, not the person. Absolutely, man. You already know what I said. I literally said that earlier. Ryan Rowe, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. Says Tyrese Maxey and Ricky Council need to adapt the plays and communicate and help out Gershon Yabusele. Hey, man, whatever it takes to win the game, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Ryan, appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. Appreciate you the like button based on the thumbs up in the chat. Appreciate you coming through into the stream like always. We will touch base on the Luka Doncic trade a little bit later on. In NBA 2K25 in my career mode, my player's name is MP, and I play for the 76ers. Nice, man. Good stuff. But yeah, guys, just to give you a little bit of background on matchups for the season so far, both these teams have only met once this season up to this point, and that was actually back on Christmas Day, where the 76ers took down the Boston Celtics in the TD Garden in Boston, and that was by a final score of 118 to 114. The last time these two teams played, the Sixers ended up winning that matchup against Boston. And if they win tonight for the season series, they can finish no worse than tying the season series with the Celtics. And here we go, coming out of commercial break. No lineup changes here for both teams. As coming out of commercial break, we do have a foul called against Jaden Springer here for the Boston Celtics, the former Sixer, by the way. So it'll be an inbound pass here for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry to do the inbound. Inbounds the ball to Reggie Jackson. We'll get it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey guarded by Jaden Springer. Now runs to Porzingis. Maxey getting past Porzingis. Kicks it out to Reggie Jackson. Jackson towards the mid-range. Jackson, the shot is up as the shot clock was about to expire. And Reggie Jackson drops the deuce. Big shot from Reggie. Horford trying to launch another triple. Cannot get to go. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to try to lob it up to Porzingis, and that gets denied. Great defense by Reggie Jackson. Here comes Tyrese Maxey down the floor. Maxey spinning around Jaden Springer. Maxey going to flip it to Reggie Jackson. Jackson gets it to Lowry, over to Yabusele. Yabusele going up, misses the shot. Rebounded here by the Celtics, and here comes Derek White. Derek White going to drive into the lane, gets it out to Porzingis for three, and it is cash money for Kristaps Porzingis. And just like that, it is a 2-point game with 3:15 left to go. Here we go. Here's Kyle Lowry with the ball. We'll get over to Gershon Yabusele. Back over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to his left. Finds Oubre in the corner. Oubre driving. Gets into the paint. Oubre loses it, and it's going to stay with the Sixers. Some line changes here before the next possession, as Justin Edwards and Adem Bona for the Sixers will enter the game to replace Gershon Yabusele and Kelly Oubre. And then for the Boston Celtics, Sam Hauser, Drew Holiday, and Jason Tatum will all enter the game to replace Derek White, Kristaps Porzingis, and Jaylen Brown. As we see Kristaps Porzingis going to the bench with 8 points, shooting 3 of 6 from the field and 2 of 3 from three-point range. As Lowry lobs up on the inbound over to Maxey. Maxey, the fadeaway shot for two, cannot get to fall, but Tatum is right underneath the basket for the rebound. And here comes Tatum down the floor. Tatum's going to lose it. It's going to be picked up by Bona, and Bona's going to lose it now. Back into the hands of Tatum. Tatum going to find Jaden Springer. Springer going to kick it out to Drew Holiday. Holiday going to drive back in. Holiday kicking out to Hauser. Over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to drive into the paint. Gets over to Horford. Goes up. Misses it. Rebounded by the rookie Adem Bona out of UCLA. In the hands of Maxey. Out to Edwards. Open for three. Justin Edwards knocks down the triple. Putting your Sixers up by 5. 26-21. Tatum gets out to Porzingis for a deep three. Or make that Sam Hauser, I beg your pardon. Misses it either way. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Maxey. Maxey the ball, the dribble, the drive. Goes up, tries to look for the foul call, does not get it. Rebounded here by the Celtics. Here comes Holiday out to Hauser for three. No good. Rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Here's Lowry bringing the ball down the other end. Gets over to Reggie Jackson. Jackson looking for options, guarded by Drew Holiday. Jackson's still looking. Jackson wants the screen set from Adem Bona, and Adem Bona getting a little too aggressive, and that's going to be an illegal screen against Adem Bona, and the Sixers will once again turn it over, and it will be Celtics basketball. Here we go. Here's Drew Holiday with the ball. Gets it over to Al Horford, over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to his right. Tatum guarded by Adem Bona at the top of the key. Tatum dancing, dribbling, crossing over. Tatum dancing, gets double teamed. Out to Holiday in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Kyle Lowry off of the hands of Dembona. Lowry lobbing up to Tyrese Maxey, who will finish at the rack. Big shot from the Mad Max, who lands hard on the floor, and it's a 5-on-4 as Drew Holiday tries to get down the other end, but it will be a blocking foul called against Reggie Jackson. And Reggie Jackson lands hard on the floor. Great layup by Tyrese Maxey with a great finish, too. I'm not even sure what he hit that made him get up real slowly. It looks like Maxey's going to be okay, which is a good sign. Something on his knee or his ankle or his foot, possibly. Here we go with the minute, 7 seconds left to go. NBA 2K25 in my career mobile player's name is Chardol. I wear number 16 on point guard. Hey, man, it is what it is. You do what you want to do. Here we go. Inbound here for the Celtics. Here's Hauser with the ball. Gets over to Horford. Going to find Hauser. Over to Jason Tatum. Tatum with the ball. Going to drive against Lowry. Goes up. Loses the ball. It will be picked up by Kyle Lowry. No foul called on the floor. Here's Lowry. Bring it down the other end. Crossing half court. Lowry. Going to flip it out to Reggie Jackson. Out towards Curry range. Reggie Jackson going up. Floats it up. Cannot finish, but is fouled by Jason Tatum. And that was a shooting foul, so that will mean that Reggie Jackson will step to the charity stripe here for 2 free throws. A chance to give the Sixers a 9-point lead. Who is a Dembona? If you recall from this past year's draft class, SG Sports Talk, so the first round pick for the 76ers was Jared McCain, as you probably know. The second round draft pick was rookie center Dembona from UCLA. Speaking of which, back into the game here where we have Kelly Oubre checking back into the game to replace Justin Edwards. So Justin Edwards will take a seat. Reggie Jackson set to shoot the second free throws. The first one was no good. Second one is true. So now it's an 8-point lead here for your Sixers with just over 30 seconds left. As Holiday with the ball gets over to Jason Tatum, going to find Holiday. Holiday going to kick it out to Springer, the former Sixer in the corner for 3, too strong, off the iron, and it'll be rebounded by the Sixers, and here comes Maxey. Sixers should hopefully get the last shot. Maxey with the ball, guarded by Jaden Springer, the former Sixer. Maxey looking to go to work here against the former Sixer. Maxey going to his right. Maxey a deep 3. Too strong off the backboard. Hauser the rebound. But Jaden Springer cannot bring it in. And that is a turnover here for Boston. And the Sixers will get the last shot. Lowry the inbound to Reggie Jackson for a 3. A little too strong as it ends up going off to the back of the rim. And your Sixers at the end of 1 will have themselves an 8-point lead. Great start for your 76ers here as they are striking early against the second best team in the Eastern Conference, where your 76ers are getting off to a fast start up to this point as they lead the Boston Celtics through 1 quarter, 29-21, as we head on to quarter number 2. Let's hear the OG. Hey, man, appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate that. But ladies and gents, I did want to touch base on the Luka Doncic trade real quick. So if you guys are not here as of early this morning or late last night, apparently it turns out that Luka Doncic ended up getting traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. And in return, the Dallas Mavericks Hold up. Can I just pull up the entire trade details to that? Let me just pull up the whole trade real quick. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Shams Sharani here on X, formerly known as Twitter. I mean, even Shams doesn't even have the whole full details because I know the Jazz were involved with this trade as well. Okay, so here was the blockbuster trade that went down for involving Luka Doncic. So Luka Doncic was sent to the Los Angeles Lakers, and then in the trade as well, the Dallas Mavericks ended up getting Anthony Davis in the trade. So the Lakers overall received Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris from the Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks acquired Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and the Lakers' 2029 first-round pick. And then the Utah Jazz received Jalen Hood-Schifino and the Los Angeles Clippers' 2025 second-round pick, as well as the Mavs' 2025 second-round selection. So that was the whole trade that went down. But my just quick thoughts about it, all you need to really hear is that the Lakers won this trade and it's not even close. The Lakers won this trade and it's not even close. I heard that people were trying to actually put that trade into NBA 2K and it wasn't even close. The Lakers literally won that trade by a landslide. That's all you need to hear about that trade. But that's just crazy that Luka Doncic is going to be paired up with LeBron James in LA as the second quarter is officially underway and the Sixers will start with the ball. Reggie Jackson with the ball here off the pass from Kelly Oubre. Back over to Reggie Jackson launching the three, and it is good for Reggie Jackson to start off quarter number 2. Quick start here for Reggie Jackson. And apparently in the process, we also had a loose ball foul called against Adem Bona, the rookie center out of UCLA. That was mentioned earlier. So another foul on Adem Bona as the shot is up here for Drew Holiday. It's no good. Rebounding here by the 76ers as Lowry with the ball gets over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre at the right wing gets it over to Justin Edwards. Edwards working against Hauser, loses the ball. It's picked up by Horford, another former Sixer. So 2 former Sixers on the same team in Al Horford and Jaden Springer. Drew Holiday with the ball in the corner, kicks it out to Horford. Horford launching the 3-ball, cannot get to go. Rebounded by Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards going to get over to Reggie Jackson. Jackson going to get over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to bounce pass it to Lowry. Back over to Oubre. Oubre the sidestep in the 3 comes up short. Rebounded by Sam Hauser. Hauser going to bring it down the floor. Hauser going to flip it back over to Drew Holiday. Holiday looking for options, going to get over to Al Horford, who goes up, misses the layup, but is fouled in shooting motion by Kyle Lowry. Said Mavericks instead of the Lakers. What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure I read everything word for word right there. And the challenge has been elected to be used here by Joe Mazzulla. Unless it's the Sixers trying to challenge. Actually, I think it's Nick Nurse trying to go for a challenge here. So, hey, man, we'll see what the word's going to be here. But yeah, it's just sports talk. I literally read this word for word on ESPN. The Lakers went ahead and received Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris from the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks acquired Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and the Lakers' 2029 first-round pick. And then the Utah Jazz received Jalen Hood-Schifino, the Los Angeles Clippers' 2025 second-round pick, and the Mavericks' 2025 second-round selection. but only Nico Harrison to go ahead and trade the Mavs' best player and the future of the franchise. Bro, the Mavs might just be fraudulent for quite a while. I'll tell you what, man. This is going to be crazy. Going to Cabo San Lucas tomorrow. We have a 10:42 a.m. flight on United Airlines. Hey, man, have fun. But guys, real quick here before the commercials come back on, let's go ahead and dive into the injury reports real quick. We did not have enough time to get it in originally, but we're going to go ahead and get it in right now. So, list is out for the Boston Celtics. The main reason why we are seeing Jaden Springer action tonight early on is because point guard Peyton Pritchard has been ruled out for tonight's game with an illness and will not play against the 76ers. First reported by Taylor Snow of the Celtics official site, who was the first one to go ahead and report it for the team. So that is the reason why we are seeing Peyton Pritchard minutes early on instead of, or not Peyton Pritchard minutes. That is the reason why we are seeing Jaden Springer minutes early on over Peyton Pritchard, and we will also see more action tonight from Sam Hauser. Even though he already has a big role with the team, he is going to be the main guy, and Jaden Springer is just going to follow up for the Celtics as well. Then over to the 76ers side, you guys pretty much should know how this is going. It's going to be the same guys, just going to really just fly through it, honestly. Shooting guard Eric Gordon still listed as out with a knee injury. Not going to play tonight against Boston, according to Adam Aronson of PhillyVoice.com. Same thing for center Andre Drummond with a toe injury, not playing tonight against Boston. Also first reported by Adam Aronson. Small forward Caleb Martin also not playing in tonight's game, even though he was originally listed as questionable. So maybe he can possibly return on either Tuesday or Wednesday. The Sixers have a back-to-back on Tuesday and Wednesday. We will not be able to live stream any of those games, just so you guys know in advance. But we will be able to live stream the game on Friday, and then same on Super Bowl Sunday, right before the Super Bowl kicks off between the Eagles and the Chiefs. But no Caleb Martin tonight either, but looks like he's going to trend. He's going to be trending in the right direction. Forward KJ Martin also not playing in tonight's game against the Celtics due to a foot injury. Center Joel Embiid listed out for a knee injury. Obviously, we're not going to see him tonight against Boston. Forward Paul George also not playing in tonight's game against the Celtics due to a jammed pinky, let's quote-unquote get. And then Jared McCain, obviously, we know, had surgery on his left knee and is progressing well, but is still listed as out for the season. So those are the injuries between the Sixers and the Celtics. First one, the line here for Al Horford, as he did get fouled, turns out to be the first one true, and same with the second. Here we go. Here's Reggie Jackson with the ball down the other end. Kicks out to a Dembona over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre with the ball here down the other end. Oubre going to go up, puts it up, and puts it through the cylinder. Kelly Oubre responding and putting the Sixers up by 11 over the Celtics. As apparently it was an unsuccessful challenge here by Nick Nurse. What else is new? Nick Nurse does not win challenges anymore, apparently. And that allowed Horford to go to the charity strike to shoot two. Kelly Oubre does get called here for the foul on the floor. So this will be an inbound pass here for the Boston Celtics. See what they do here. Clock resumes. Hauser with the ball here for the Celtics. Gets it over to Jason Tatum. Going to find Drew Holiday. Gets over to Horford, who backs up, puts it up, and puts it through the cylinder. That's a tough shot and a big shot for Al Horford when you need it. Here comes Kyle Lowry down the floor. Gets over to Reggie Jackson. Jackson guarded here by Sam Hauser. Jackson driving. Jackson kicks it to Oubre. Oubre in a triple team just has to fire it out to somebody. Finds Lowry for three. Got it from the right wing. Kyle Lowry. A big shot here from the veteran. And Kyle Lowry saying, I still got a little something in me. As Horford gets it over to Drew Holiday, over to Sam Hauser, back to Horford. Over to Jason Tatum. Tatum puts it up for two here. Cannot get it to go from the mid-range jumper, but he will be fouled on the play here by Reggie Jackson. So Jason Tatum will head to the stripe here to shoot two free throws. With 9.5 minutes left, the Sixers will be maintaining, as of right now, a 12-point lead The Celtics can cut it down to 10 with 2 free throws here by Jason Tatum. First one is good. Second one on the line for Tatum is off the mark, rebounded by the Sixers, and here comes Philly. Here comes the Dembona. Or, not a Dembona, excuse me. That's Kelly Oubre, not even close. Lowry for 3, trying to launch one, cannot get it to fall. Rebounded by the Celtics, and here comes Boston. Here comes Drew Holiday down the floor. Holiday going to flip it over to Jason Tatum, pump faking. Tatum getting some space off of Justin Edwards, puts the shot up, can't get the fall. Luke Cornett's in the game for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, Luke Cornett is in the game for the first time. We're going to play a little tall ball here. Leading the team in total points, rebounds, assists, and steals. In 2020 to 2021, Jason Tatum led the team. Back in the day, Dave Cohen's in 77-78 and Larry Bird and et cetera, et cetera. Jason Tatum joining a great group of legends in franchise history as Oubre kicks it out to Kyle Lowry. Lowry at the left wing. Lowry coming to his right. Lowry going to drive, going to lay it up, trying to get up to a Dembona. Cannot get it to fall on the alley-oop, but a foul will be called here against the Celtics. This is going to be against Luke Cornett. So it looks like there's going to be a foul on the floor because I do not see free throws coming here for the 76ers. We'll have a few lineup changes here for the Boston Celtics as Kristaps Porzingis and Jaylen Brown will both check back into the game here to replace Luke Cornett and Sam Hauser. I don't even know when Luke Cornett checked into the game, honestly. Here we go. Here's Reggie Jackson with the ball. Jackson looking for options. Jackson dribbling. Jackson looking. Jackson driving. Jackson going up, flowing it up for 2 from the paint. Can't get the ball. Rebound on the offensive end by Bona. Over to Lowry. Launching a triple. Cannot find it. Rebounded by Boston and picked up by Jaylen Brown. Here come the Celtics down the other end as Brown finds Porzingis for 3. Cannot get that one to fall either. And it's rebounded by Oubre. And here come your Sixers. Oubre looking for options here. Bounce passes it to Lowry to find Reggie Jackson for 3 from 28 feet. Cannot get that to fall. Out of bounds it goes, and it will go to Boston with just over 8 minutes to play. Derek White has also checked back into the game to replace Al Horford here for the Celtics. And Tyrese Maxey is back into the game here to replace Reggie Jackson. There's Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown going to get over to Derek White. Going to find Tatum for the mid-range jumper for 2. And it is good for Jason Tatum. Sixers still maintaining a pretty solid lead here. It's still up by 9. So I feel pretty good as long as they can maintain this lead. As Maxey gets over to Justin Edwards, back over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to his right, bounce passing it to Oubre. Oubre going up for 2. Denied at the rim by Porzingis. Porzingis playing great defense again. Ball still on the ground. It's still loose, and it's finally picked up by Drew Holiday. Holiday off the pass here from Derek White. Kicks it out to Porzingis. Launch a 3 from the corners. Porzingis, and he cannot get that one to fall either. Rebounded by Oubre into the hands of Maxey. Maxey with it. Flips it. Lowry the 3. Nylon from the veteran Kyle. Here comes Kyle Lowry. The Celtics have missed their last 8 3-point attempts. As Derek White gets over to Jason Tatum, over to Drew Holiday for 3 from the right wing. Cannot get the fall. Rebounded here by the Sixers. Maxey with another 3 to respond. And Tyrese Maxey, this man has ice in his veins. And a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla. Talking things over here with his team. And it is your Sixers now with the 15-point lead over the Boston Celtics. 43-28. Let's go. This is how this team need to come out against this Celtics team. This is exactly how they need to come out. They need to come out like this. TP1, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says Tyrese Maxey is hot. Yes, sir. You already know. Maxey has been on fire. He has been in fuego, as they say. The TP1, appreciate you coming through and stopping on by. Maxey is absolutely on fire here to start off the half. How many points does Maxey have so far? Maxey so far has 19 points. We're not even halfway through the second quarter yet, and Maxey almost has 20 points going into halftime. But TP1, appreciate you coming through and stopping on by into the live stream. Hit the like button if you have not done so yet. TP1, appreciate you coming through the stream as always. Ladies and gents, also real quick, while we are still on commercial break, I want to go ahead and dive into our trivia question real quick. Give you guys some time to answer it. Feel free to screenshot if you guys need to, because this is eventually going to go away and we're going to put the scoreboard back up. But trivia question of the day. Besides current Brooklyn Nets guard/forward Ben Simmons, I know we're mentioning Ben Simmons again, and I know you guys don't want to hear that name, but we're unfortunately going to have to hear it again. But besides Ben Simmons, who is the only other all-time 76er to win NBA Rookie of the Year? So besides Ben Simmons, who's the only other all-time 76er to win Rookie of the Year? I will give you guys a hint. This flashes back to a pretty recent time. This flashes back to between 2013 and 2014. So in the 2013 to 2014 NBA season, who is the only other all-time 76er to win NBA Rookie of the Year, in which this occurred in the 2013 to 2014 NBA season? Give me your answer down below into the chat. But yeah, guys, feel free to screenshot that because that is going right back to where it was back in its place. Here we go. Here's Derek White down the other end as we are back into the game. Derek White gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to find Derek White, going to get over to Porzingis, who goes up, cannot finish, but will be fouled in the process. Porzingis will be fouled here in the process by Kelly Oubre. And Porzingis will shoot 2 free throws here from the charity stripe. Let's go, my beloved Philadelphia 76ers. Without commitment, you will never start. Without consistency, you will never finish. Hey, man, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, Charles Eiley being the quote writer here in the chat. No lineup changes here after the first free throw here from Kristaps Porzingis. Second one coming here for Porzingis here. Second one is good for Kristaps Porzingis. The Celtics trying to get back in the game here. Porzingis reducing the lead from 15 down to 13. Here's Maxey with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Crossing half court. Maxey gets it out to Oubre. Oubre going to flip the Council. Council going to drive. Council looking. Gets over to Oubre. Oubre goes up. Blocked by Porzingis. Rebounded by Council out to Edwards for 3 from the left wing. Comes up short. Rebounded here by the Boston Celtics. Here comes Jaylen Brown backing in. Kicks it out. Tatum. Kicking it out to Hauser at the left wing for 3. Cash money from Sam Hauser. I'm going to see a lot of work from Sam Hauser tonight with no Peyton Pritchard in at point guard for the Celtics. Maxey going up here on this floater, and he will not be able to get to fall, unfortunately, but we do have a foul call here in shooting motion against Jaylen Brown. Actually, guys, what I'm going to do is actually drop the trivia question in the chat. So that way, instead of it just disappearing, you guys will have it in front of you. First one of the line is good here for Tyrese Maxey. Ladies and gents, also the second free throw was also good at the line for Tyrese Maxey, but here come the Celtics answering with a 1-foot driving dunk by Jason Tatum to put the Celtics back down by 10. Here's Oubre with the ball. Oubre going to flip it out to Ricky Council. Council going to drive. Council going to go up in the paint. Goes up, tries to bank it off the backboard. Cannot get to fall. Rebounded here by the Celtics. Here comes Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown going to lose it. It's a loose ball still picked up by the Celtics, specifically Porzingis. Gets over to Jaylen Brown, over to Hauser, over to Porzingis, over to Tatum, who's open for three for the shot and absolutely drills it from the left wing. Just like that, back to a 7-point game we go. Tatum with 10 points here. In this one, shooting 3 of 5 from the field and 1 of 2 from three-point range. Here's Maxey with the ball here for your Sixers. Maxey dribbling, kicking out to Yabusele. Yabusele back to Maxey. Maxey driving, looking, dancing. Maxey tries to get over to Yabusele, who just has to take the shot and does not finish. And Justin Edwards cannot put it back either. So rebounded here by the Celtics. Tatum launching another three. Too strong off the back of the rim. Rebounded here by Oubre into the hands of Maxey. Here we go. Maxey looking for options at the left wing. Maxey driving, lays up, and lays it in with the finger roll. Tough shot from Tyrese Maxey. Sixers back up by 9. Here we go. Derek White going to get it over to Porzingis, and that's tipped and taken away and stolen by Council. And here comes Ricky Council with the one-handed thunderous throwdown from RC14. Jaylen Brown kicking out to Porzingis. Porzingis launching the triple and absolutely drills it for three. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball here for your Sixers. Maxey going to the corner, now coming to the inside. Maxey gets stripped and will be fouled in the process. There we go. Here's Maxey with the ball here off the inbound. 3:15 left to go here in the first half. Sixers beat the Celtics 49-41. As Maxey with the ball. Tries getting it out there, but it'll be out of bounds off of the Celtics, and it will go back to the Sixers here. 3.1 left on the shot clock, though. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Oubre set to inbound the ball here. Oubre lobs up to Council. Council with the deep shot. Comes up a little short, rebounded by Sam Hauser. Hauser going to get over to Derek White, going to find Porzingis. Porzingis double team for the moment. Gets over to Hauser. Out to Jaylen Brown at the left wing. Jaylen Brown driving on Justin Edwards. Jaylen Brown pumping and goes up. Misses the layup. Misses it again. Rebounded by Council. Here comes Philly. Council, the drive, lays up, can't finish, but here comes Justin Edwards, and he will finish it at the rack. Justin Edwards coming through and says, if my buddy Ricky Council cannot finish the play, I'll finish it instead. Under 2.5 to play here in the first half. Here's Tatum with the ball. Tatum looking for options, driving. Tatum dribbling, kicks it out. Jaylen Brown the three. Can't get to go. Refs are saying play on. Rebound here by the Sixers. Here comes Justin Edwards. Spinning. Kicking out to Maxey in the corner. Maxey looking for options. Maxey still looking. Backing in. Maxey spinning and fading for two. Cannot get to fall. Rebounding here by the Celtics. Here comes Jaylen Brown with the drive. Knocks Oubre to the floor. No foul is called. Refs are saying play on here, as they're just going to let that play go. Jaylen Brown not off to the best of starts with 6 points, shooting 3 of 9 from the field. Here's Maxey with the ball. Guarded by Jaylen Brown. Flips it to Council. Council going to drive, go up, and it will go out of bounds. No foul is called. It's going to stay with the Sixers with 3.4 seconds on the shot clock. Sixers still with the chance for a shot here. Off the inbound we go. It's going to be Justin Edwards with the inbound, the rookie, the undrafted rookie at that. And here comes Yabusele, who will go up, get the shot off, and gets it to go. Puts the foul here for Gershon Yabusele. Big shot for Gershon. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Gershon Yabusele set to shoot the free throw, and he does convert on it to complete the three-point play. Let's go. Sixers up by 11, 54-43. Derek White with the ball will get it over to Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis going to flip it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum launching the three. Can't get it to go. But it's going to be a foul called on the floor against Gershon Yabusele. But apparently, instead of Jason Tatum, it's going to send Kristaps Porzingis to the charity stripe here for two. There you go, guys. The trivia question of the day is down below in the chat. I will give you guys until the start of the second half to go ahead and answer the trivia question, just to do a little something different. See if it makes it easier on you guys to get a little more active in the chat. So second one at the line coming here for Kristaps Porzingis. Second one at the line for Porzingis is no good. And Oubre comes away here with the rebound. Here comes Oubre down the other end, bringing it down the floor. Guarded by Jaylen Brown, gets over to Ricky Council, over to Maxey. Maxey looking for options behind the back pass to Council. Council pump faking. Out to Oubre at the top of the key all day, every day. Kelly Oubre, the tough shot with the bucket, putting the Sixers back up by 13. There's Jaylen Brown with the ball. Gets over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to find Porzingis, goes up, misses the shot, rebounded by the Sixers. But a loose ball foul called against Kristaps Porzingis. All right, so Yabusele is set to shoot 2 free throws from the charity stripe. First one on the line here from Gershon Yabusele is good. Al Horford checks back into the game here to replace Kristaps Porzingis. No lineup changes here for the Sixers. Yabusele set to shoot the second free throw here. Second free throw is up and is good for Gershon Yabusele. Derek White with the ball gets over to Jason Tatum down the other end. Tatum Looking for options, kicks it out. Derek White, the triple, can't get it to go. Ricky Council wanted to grab it, but just said, I'll let it go out of bounds, and we'll take the ball here with under 30 seconds to play. Around about 4 or 5 seconds separating shot and game clock. Maxey bring the ball down the floor. Under 20 seconds to play in the first half. Maxey dribbling with the ball, guarded by Drew Holiday. Maxey looking for options. Maxey coming through, kicks it out to Council. Council gonna get it to Gershon Yabusele with the finish. Big shot from Gershon Yabusele. Jalen Brown to Holiday, open for three. Got it to go, but I think it's not going to count. They took way too much time to get the shot off. I don't think it's going to count. They're going to take a look at it, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to count here for. Yeah, it's still in his hands. No basket for Drew Holiday. And ladies and gents, we have gotten ourselves to the end of the first half, as that is how the first half in this one comes to a close. As your 76ers at the end of the first half are absolutely dominating the Celtics going into halftime with the score. Your Philadelphia 76ers with 61. The Boston Celtics with 44. As ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime, and I need to fix the scoreboard again. Again, ladies and gents, I have to continue to keep going in and out for the setup to be working on my end and make sure the camera is set on where it needs to be. But ladies and gents, anyway, we do have your halftime score. Your Sixers with 61. This Boston Celtics with 44. Great all-around first half of your 76ers right there. That was a half we needed against a competitive team in the conference in the Boston Celtics. And that was the type of half this team was looking for. They've been looking for a half like this. But can they do it for 24 more minutes? We shall find out. And again, ladies and gents, if you guys did not see, I did post the trivia question in the chat so you guys can hopefully answer. We will reveal the answer to the trivia question sometime after halftime comes to a close. But again, ladies and gents, if you guys do not know the trivia question already, besides current Brooklyn Nets guard/forward Ben Simmons, I know we're bringing him back into play, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Who is the only other all-time 76er to win NBA Rookie of the Year besides Ben Simmons? Give me your answer down below into the chat, and we will answer it after the halftime break. And speaking of which, I need to change the background a little bit. I forgot to do it last time. That's better. Okay. So now we're all good, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, on that note, we're going to go ahead and go over the halftime stats here in this one. And we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here like we always do here on the channel. So starting it off here on the Boston Celtics side, Kristaps Porzingis leads the way here for the Boston Celtics in this one so far at the end of the first half with 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 blocks. Jason Tatum following it up with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Jalen Brown following it up, not with a great first half at all, just 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, and not shooting the greatest, shooting 3 of 9 with 0 of 3 from 3-point range. Drew Holiday also following it up with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Off the bench, Al Horford with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Derek White in the starting 5 with 3 points, a rebound, and 5 assists. Sam Hauser with 3 points and 4 rebounds. And I actually should have said, to round it off here for the Boston Celtics is Sam Hauser with 3 points and 4 rebounds to end off the first half stats here for the Boston Celtics. Now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side right now as Tyrese Maxey leads the way here for the 76ers in this one with 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Following it up here for the 76ers is Gershon Yabusele, who finishes up the first half with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Following it up in the starting 5 is Ricky Council IV with 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Off the bench, Reggie Jackson with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Kyle Lowry with 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal as well. Make that Justin Edwards actually with 5 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a block at the end of the half. And then rounding it off here for the 76ers side is Kelly Oubre, who ends off the first half with 5 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist to end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the team stats now as the Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the first half are currently shooting the ball 44.7% from the field to the Boston Celtics 33.3%. The Philadelphia 76ers at the end of the half are currently shooting the ball 52.6% from three-point range to the Boston Celtics 25.9%. The Boston Celtics, however, are shooting the ball 81.8% from the charity stripe, shooting 9 of 11. So the Philadelphia 76ers shooting 75% from the stripe at 9 for 12. The 76ers, however, out-rebounding the Boston Celtics in this one at the end of the first half, 31-21. And then same thing when it comes to the offensive rebounds. The Sixers take the advantage in that category at the end of the half, 5-2. Assists go in favor of the Boston Celtics at the end of the half, 14-10. Steals go in favor of the 76ers, 4-2. Blocks go in favor of the Boston Celtics, 3-1. Turnover battle is so far being won by the Sixers as well. Sixers only with 4 turnovers. The Boston Celtics with 5. Points in the paint also favors the 76ers as they have been able to dominate over there in that category, 20-10. And then a total of 21 fouls called at the end of the first half. 11 by the Philadelphia 76ers, and 10 fouls called on the Boston Celtics. Ladies and gents, on that note, that's how the first half stats will come to an end here in this one. Asia Roberson, what's going on? Asia, appreciate you coming through and stopping on by into the live stream broadcast. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Asia, appreciate you coming through the stream. And guys, again, while we are on the halftime break, feel free to answer our trivia question of the day. Once again, besides current Brooklyn Nets guard/forward Ben Simmons, who is the only other all-time 76er to win NBA Rookie of the Year? Give me your answer down below into the chat on who you guys think it is. And we will reveal the answer coming out of the halftime break. And speaking of which, ladies and gents, that's going to actually take us to the halftime break here in this one. Y'all pretty much know how the halftime break works here, ladies and gents. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do in order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Boston Celtics and your Philadelphia 76ers. And ladies and gents, on that note, I will see y'all back here for the second half.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Inside your head, they'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? But I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast. Cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine. I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance for being ruthless. Inside your head, they'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
All right, guys, I am back, ready to go here for the second half, as the second half just got underway a little bit ago. As we welcome you guys back here to the second half of this Eastern Conference matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers, where the 76ers did lead the Boston Celtics at halftime with the score of 61-44. Jaylen Brown got fouled coming out of the half. So Jaylen Brown now at the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one at the line is good for Jaylen Brown. Second one on the line for Jaylen Brown is no good. So Jaylen Brown only going 1 of 2 here from the stripe. And the Sixers still going to maintain a 16-point lead. Here's Oubre with the ball down the other end. Gets it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to put it up for 2. Gets it to go. Or gets it up. Does not get it to go. But a foul will be called here in shooting motion here by the Celtics. Specifically, the foul will be called sorry about that, guys. Apparently, we're still having some technical difficulties. But specifically, the foul is going to be called against Jrue Holiday. So Jrue Holiday being called for the foul here since Max to the line for 2. First free throw is good, and so is the second. So Max is going to put the 76ers back up by 18. Here's the Celtics now. Derek White with the ball, going to get over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to his right, guarded by Yabusele. Tatum going to drive. Tatum going to lay it up for two. Cannot get to go off the back of the rim. It goes. Rebounding here by your 76ers. There's Yabusele with the ball put into the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey going to fall to the floor. And a foul will be called. It's going to be a loose ball foul against Tyrese Maxey? Huh? And Maxey is furious right now. Wait, whoa. Is it just me or is Tony Brothers officiating this game? Don't tell me Tony Brothers is officiating this game. Yeah, Maxey literally got the hip stick from Jason Tatum. What are we doing? Holiday with the ball here down the other end. Gets over to Jason Tatum, goes up and finishes. Yeah, Tatum literally gave Maxey the truck stick. Here we go. Here's Yabusele with the ball. Going to find Ricky Council. Council with the ball here, guarded by Porzingis. Now guarded by Jaylen Brown. Now Jaylen Brown switching on Maxey, who has the ball. Maxey going to drive. Maxey has the ball go out of bounds, but it will go out of bounds off of the Celtics, and the Sixers will keep it with 3.8 left on the clock. On the shot clock, to be exact. And we got 6 players standing in one area. We got Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Ricky Council, Gershon Yabusele, and Tyrese Maxey all tied up. As Maxey lobs it into play, Maxey gets into Oubre. Oubre going to spin, going to fade around the shot. Oubre for two, cannot get the fall. Rebounding here by Porzingis in the hands of Tatum over to Derek White. Derek White going to drive, lay it up, and lay it in. That's too easy for Derek White. How will the Sixers respond? They need something coming out of the half. Justin Edwards with the ball. Edwards guarded here by Jason Tatum. Fires a dart out to Ricky Council. Dumps off to Oubre. Underneath the basket, and Kelly Oubre gets it to go. That's a big shot from Kelly Oubre. It's a big shot. Take the points when you need it most. Jaylen Brown coming through, kicks it out. Porzingis, a 3-ball from the right corner. Cannot get the ball, as that one's going to swirl the iron and possibly have hit off the backboard, and it's rebounded here by the Sixers. Here's Oubre with the ball, gets over to Ricky Council. Council going to find Justin Edwards. Edwards looking for options, going to find Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball, looking for options, guarded by Holiday. Maxey going to spin, lose the ball. Maxey gets it back, though. Maxey out to Edwards. Edwards from the left wing. Got it to go. Big shot from Justin Edwards, the undrafted rookie. Big shot from Justin Edwards. Here's Derek White with the ball here for the Celtics. Trying to get to Porzingis, and that's taken away. Here comes Oubre. Oubre, the kick out to Maxey. Maxey going to drive, going to put it up, and Maxey is fouled by Kristaps Porzingis. Keep taking it to these Celtics. I want to smack these dudes. I want to smack these guys. I want this team to keep on smacking the Celtics. Let's go. Yeah, it's absolutely a foul. That's absolutely a foul on Porzingis. If you don't think that's a foul on Porzingis, you are crazy. First one on the line for Tyrese Maxey is good. 25-plus points in 13 or more consecutive games. Allen Iverson with 27. Joel Embiid with 23. Tyrese Maxey with 14. And he actually just passed Wilt Chamberlain, who had 13. In that span. As Tatum here with the ball gets it over to Porzingis, going to find Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown trying to get back to Porzingis, and Porzingis will be fouled here on the play. And that's going to be because of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, you got to be a little bit better than that with your discipline. Watch your actions there, sir. With Tatum inbounds the ball here to Porzingis. Porzingis going to throw a little hook pass over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to put it up here for two. Can't get to go, but guess what, folks? We got ourselves an offensive foul and a turnover from Jaylen Brown. You see on the replay here, he's grabbing Justin Edwards. Absolutely grabbing Justin Edwards. Here we go. Inbound passes in. Here's Max with the ball. Going to get it back over to Council. Council driving. Working on Porzingis. Dumps off to Gershon Yabusele. A little excessive. Being a little excessive on the rim. Unfortunately for Gershon, the officials are going to give him a tee. They're going to tee him up and give him a technical for his excessive hanging on the rim. But come on, man. Just let him play. Let him play and let him have some fun. Tatum shoot the technical free throw, and it is good. Tatum getting himself the free space, and bingo. Like, let Gershon just have a little fun, man. Let these boys have some fun. Let them hang on the rim if they want to. Here comes Derek White down the other end. Derek White going to his right. Flips it back to Tatum. Tatum looking for options. Tatum working on Maxey. Tatum driving. Tatum to the lane. Lays it up and lays it in. Too easy. Celtics trying to fight their way back in. Let's see how the Sixers will answer. There's Maxey with the ball going to his left, dumping off to Yabusele. Yabusele guarded by Porzingis. Yabusele going to bounce pass it to Maxey, who goes up, lays it up, misses it, and it's going to be a charge on Maxey. That's going to be 4 fouls on Maxey. Might need to see a little bit of action here from some of the other guys. I mean, Maxey's already got 4 fouls. He might want to be taken out soon as Tatum comes through, lays it up, and lays it in. So here comes Boston trying to fight their way back into the game. Might see Reggie Jackson get back in the game. I'd rather not see Kyle Lowry at a time like this. And a timeout called here by Nick Nurse to talk things over. Celtics starting to slowly but surely climb their way back in. With 7:09 left to go, Nick Nurse wants a timeout to talk things over. And with 7:09 left to go here in the third, the 76ers lead has been trimmed down to 18. And the 76ers will lead the Celtics with 7:09 left to go in the third with a score of 72-54. All right, guys, we should be good here for a little bit. All right, we're gonna dive back into the chat here, and hopefully, if we do have time, we're gonna give out the answer for the trivia question. Is the other all-time 76er to win Rookie of the Year is Allen Iverson? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a sports talk. I don't know. Jeffrey Burtis, what's going on, my good sir? Salutations, my guy. My guy Jeff is a little bit under the weather, guys. So give your thoughts and condolences and prayers out to Jeff. He's a little under the weather for all I know. Jeff, hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. Outside the fact that your Mavs got blown out by 40 plus, I saw. Because at least your team is winning. Unlike the poverty franchise Dallas is heading to. Hey, man, it is what it is. But, hey, Jeff, appreciate you coming through. Stop it on by anyway. Even if you're a little under the weather, I still appreciate it regardless. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Jeff. Appreciate you coming through into the live stream. And share this out with as many people as you possibly can and bring them on in here. Let's go. Yes, sir. You already know. Josie, what do you think about the Luka trade to the Lakers for Anthony Davis? All you need to hear, Asia Roberson, all you got to hear about that, for my thoughts, the Los Angeles Lakers won that trade, and it was not even close. I've seen some people try that same trade in NBA. I've heard that some people try that trade in NBA 2K, and it wasn't even close. So, honestly, you want my thoughts, Asia? The Los Angeles Lakers won that trade for Luka Doncic, and it was not even close. My heart still hurts from my mom passing away. Hey, Asia, again, prayers up for you and the rest of your family. Hopefully everything's okay on your end. And hey, prayer hands in the chat for Asia's mom, ladies and gentlemen. Prayer hands in the chat for Asia Roberson's mom who passed away. You're from the gas NBA basketball style. Yes, sir, you already know. As the game is back on, here we go. Here's Maxey coming out of commercial. Maxey looking for options. Maxey going to flip it up to Gershon Yabusele. Yabusele backing in. Yabusele with the hook pass to Justin Edwards, who goes up and will be fouled. Looks like he wanted to go for foul in shooting motion. I think that's what he was trying to aim for. And it will be a foul called in shooting motion against Jason Tatum. And Justin Edwards will head to the charity stripe here to shoot 2 free throws. First one on the line for Justin Edwards is good. So for the sake of Jason Tatum, with that foul right there, that's just going to be his second. Kristaps Porzingis being the one in foul trouble with 4 fouls, as well as Jaylen Brown with 3. Second one on the line, also good here for Justin Edwards. And here we go. Here's Derek White with the ball. Derek White going to find Jaylen Brown back to White, over to Drew Holiday. Holiday going to dump it off, and here comes Kristaps Porzingis on a dime. And a great all-around play here from Boston. Here come the Sixers trying to answer. Here's Edwards back to Oubre. Oubre at the left wing. Oubre still looking. Oubre driving. Oubre kicking out. Yabu in the corner for 3. Yabu! And it's Gershon Yabusele for 3. Big shot from Yabu. That's what I'm talking about. That's a big shot. Here comes Derek White with the ball. Derek White going to his right. Derek White kicking it out to Jaylen Brown for 3, and it's cash money. And Jaylen Brown's trying to keep his Celtics in this game, but the Sixers continue to slip away. Maxey for another one. Nyla for Ty Reese. And here comes the Mad Max. Yo, what? You're poking the bear by waking up Tyrese Maxey, who is dropping a 30-piece on your head. Here's Derek White at the top of the key, getting out to Drew Holiday at the right wing for 3. Can't get to go. Rebounding here by Jaylen Brown off of the bat by Porzingis. Porzingis back to Derek White. Gets it over to Jaylen Brown, launching a 3. Got it to go. That's a big shot from Jaylen Brown from 26 feet away. Here we go. Here's Maxey with the ball, jabbing against Derek White. Maxey out to Oubre. Oubre guarded by Jaylen Brown. Oubre has that block away by Jaylen Brown in the hands of Drew Holiday, over to Derek White for 2. Cannot get to go. Missed the layup. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Council over to Yabusele. Yabu for 3, and Yabu knocks down another one. Gershon Yabusele. And a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla. Your Sixers taking a commanding 21-point lead over the Boston Celtics with 4:47 left to go here in quarter number 3. And the Sixers are just absolutely crushing this game, ladies and gentlemen. They're absolutely dominating the Celtics right now, and this is what you like to see. They just look much better, honestly, without Joel Embiid and Paul George. But keep in mind on the other pieces that they are down 2. They're down KJ Martin. They're down Caleb Martin. They're down Andre Drummond. And they're obviously down Jared McCain. And they're down Eric Gordon, too, I'm pretty sure. But, ladies and gents, you see how much better this team plays when we don't have old man PG out on the floor. When we don't have Joel Embiid driving and hacking everybody. But when those two guys don't play, this team makes such a difference. If only this Sixers team can play the same exact way when Joel Embiid and Paul George are on the floor, then they are an instant title contender. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. It's unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable. Are you more motivated to win the Super Bowl now after what happened to those people in that crash? I mean, hey, Adrian Robertson, honestly, if you want my opinion, I just need this team to go out there and win the Super Bowl over Kansas City. But for the sake of the crash, I'm praying for those people. Hopefully everybody is okay. All those people that might have lost their lives or severely injured, praying for every single one of those guys, every single one of those people. Hope everybody's okay. But, hey, hopefully that just gives the Eagles a bit more motivation to win the Super Bowl. But, I mean, hey, we'll see. But also, like you put right here, Asia, the Super Bowl is on both Saquon Barkley and Cooper DeJean's birthday. So, again, that should also be a little bit more motivation for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl and give Saquon and Cooper DeJean a little bit of a birthday gift by going out and winning themselves a ring. Ladies and gents, real quickly here before the game comes back on, I want to go ahead and answer our trivia question of the day. Besides current Brooklyn Nets guard/forward Ben Simmons, who is the only other all-time 76er to win NBA Rookie of the Year? I did give you guys a hint in saying that this was about a decade ago, so this was actually pretty recent. But SG Sports Talk did say Allen Iverson, which was way before a decade ago. So the answer to the trivia question, ladies and gentlemen, was none other than Michael Carter Williams as the only other 76er to win NBA Rookie of the Year back in the 2013 to 2014 NBA season. So that is the answer to our trivia question, Michael Carter Williams. And we are back on with the game here, ladies and gentlemen. Celtics with possession of the ball. Tatum the shot up here from the paint. Cannot get the ball. Rebounded here by Kelly Oubre. Here come your Sixers. Looking for an even bigger lead on the Celtics. They want to absolutely smack them. Here's Oubre with the ball. Gets over to Yabusele. Yabusele backing in. Yabu spinning. Dumps it off to Council. Over to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Going to float up for two. And Maxey finishes beautifully for Tyrese. As Derek White with the ball gets over to Jaylen Brown. Back to Derek White over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looking for options here. Jaylen Brown flipping out to Derek White for three. Comes up short. Rebounded here by Oubre. And here come your Sixers. Oubre with the ball. Gets it over to Jaylen. Or make that Ricky Council, I should say. Council going to find Yabusele. And Yabusele trying to get out to Maxey. But that's a turnover. And there comes Jason Tatum throwing one down here for the flush. Here we go. Here's Oubre with the ball here for the Sixers down the other end. Oubre now guarded by Jason Tatum. Going to lob it up to Gershon Yabusele. Yabusele going to lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Sixers with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound passes in to Ricky Council. Council coming through. Dumps off to Oubre, who goes up. Gets it to go, and give yourself an and one. Mr. Kelly Oubre off the pass from Ricky Council the fourth. That's a big shot. That's a big shot. Let's go. Keep on smacking this Celtics team. Keep on smacking them. They're trying to put us as underdogs. In the words of Jason Kelsey, hungry dogs run faster. These guys were 11.5-point underdogs coming into today's game for all you people that gamble and do all that stuff. But the free throw is good here for Kelly Oubre to complete the three-point play. Hauser launching a high-arcing triple, cannot get to go in. Here comes Council. Here he comes down the floor. Ricky Council taking it coast to coast. The layup is good for Ricky Council the fourth. Here's Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown going to find Jason Tatum over to Derek White with a high-arcing triple. It is good this time for Derek White. Derek White from 26 feet away from the right wing gets it to fall. Here's Maxey bringing the ball down the floor. Sixers looking to respond. Maxey going to his right. Dumping it off to Gershon Yabusele with the finish. Gershon Yabusele says, get out of my way and don't say nothing. Here comes Jaylen Brown, dishing it out to Jason Tatum at the top of the key. Tatum going to his right, dumps it off to Porzingis, over to Derek White for three, and it is good. Big shot right there from Derek White. Here we go. Ricky Council bringing the ball down the floor. Council crossing half court. Council at the top of the key. Council looking for options. Council still looking. Council driving, tries to get out to Justin Edwards too far, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Some lineup changes here real quick as Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson will both enter the game to replace Justin Edwards and Kelly Oubre. Gershon Yabusele in this game with 19 points, shooting 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range, as well as 4 rebounds. 10 points in the quarter, by the way, for Gershon. Here we go. Here's Tatum with the ball driving. Gets it over to Porzingis. And Porzingis will be fouled here in the process by Kyle Lowry. For the sake of Kyle Lowry, that's going to be foul number 2. Only real ones in foul trouble here for the 76ers. The only one really in foul trouble is honestly Tyrese Maxey with 4 fouls. There are like 6 other guys with 2 fouls apiece. Gershon Yabusele, Kelly Oubre, Ricky Council, Adem Bona, Kyle Lowry, and Reggie Jackson. We need to see a little bit more of Adem Bona, ladies and gentlemen. We got to see some Adem Bona action here. Let's go. First one of the line is good for Porzingis, and so is the second. Here we go. Sixers will hopefully look to answer as Lowry gets it out there to Reggie Jackson. Jackson going to look for options here. Jackson trying to get past Sam Hauser. Dishes off like Gershon Yabusele, who throws down a one-handed tomahawk. And here comes the man from France in the Olympics. Hauser the 3 and responds. Oh my goodness, what a throwdown from Gershon Yabusele. This is why this guy was the best player in the Olympics, if not one of the best. As Lowry gets it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key. Maxey to step back 3. Just a little bit short. It bounced off the rim several times. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to go with the Celtics. So costly turnover right there for the Sixers. Don't want to give up too many opportunities because that can put the Celtics right back in the game. Look at Gershon, man. He said, get out of my way, Derek White. Get out of my way. All right, 58.6 seconds left. Luke Cornett enters the game, by the way, to replace Kristaps Porzingis. And Justin Edwards is in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Tatum with the ball. Tatum the sidestep, the triple, and it is good. Come on, Sixers. Need a shot. Need a shot off right here. Let's go. Need one right before the end of the third. Reggie Jackson with the ball. Jackson here guarded by Sam Hauser. Reggie looking for options. Gets out the Lowry. Back over to Reggie. Reggie Jackson, the triple. Thinking that was airballed, and that's going to be a little too strong. So now it gives the Celtics a chance for a buzzer beater here towards the end of the third. Inbound pass is in from Hauser to Derek White. Derek White will bring it down the floor. White gonna backpedal a little bit, get out there to Jason Tatum. Tatum guarded by Justin Edwards. Tatum gonna drive. Tatum gonna lose it. Picked up by Council. Here comes Ricky Council. Council that dumped to Gershon Yabusele, and Yabusele loses it. And then the touchdown pass to Jaylen Brown is converted. Right down the other end with 3 seconds left. Lowry does not get it off in time. So, ladies and gents, we have played 3 quarters of this Eastern Conference matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics trying to climb their way back in. The Sixers looking to finish the job. 36 minutes have been played. Who will come away with the victory here in quarter number 4? It is the Philadelphia 76ers with 94 and the Boston Celtics with 80. And ladies and gents, in a few minutes, it will be time for the 4th quarter. Here from the Wells Fargo Center, where your 76ers will be working with a 14-point lead, looking to hang on against their arch rivals in the Boston Celtics. Is your ever with just a random 4 in the chat? TV1 says, what do you think Joel Embiid is thinking? Hey, man, I want to play with these guys, maybe it'll speed up his recovery. I think if he wants to play with them as soon as possible, TP1, I think he'll just re-aggravate whatever his injury is up to this point. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to risk it. Let these guys play the way they're playing right now. And if Joel Embiid and Paul George can get back to the way they played a little bit ago, like if they can get back to their superstar form, then oh my goodness, this team, I'm telling you, this team, if Joel Embiid and Paul George can get back on their A game in addition to Caleb Martin, KJ Martin, Andre Drummond, unless they decide to ship off some of these pieces at the deadline. But if Joel Embiid and Paul George specifically can get back to their all-star form, then I'm telling you, this team right here can be a title contender with the way these young guys are playing right now. With the way these young guys are playing right now, I like where the Sixers are headed. But if Paul George and Joel Embiid can get back to their all-star form and these guys right here can keep on playing the same exact way, I'm telling you, this team right here is a title contender, even with as bad of a record as they have right now. As if Jared McCain wasn't injured, absolutely. That would be the instant 6th man and the first guy off the bench. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Jared McCain would be starting right now. He wouldn't be first man off the bench. He'd be starting for this team. Here we go, ladies and gents. One more quarter. Let's go. One more quarter. Let's get it going. 4th quarter is underway. Drew Holiday with the ball here to start off the 4th quarter. Gets over to Jason Tatum. Tatum guarded by Justin Edwards. Gets over to Holiday. Going to find Cornette. Cornette going to get out to Jason Tatum. Tatum looking for options. Tatum going to his right. Tatum going to drive. Going to try to lay it up. Blocked by a Dem Bona. So get that out of here. Rebounded by the Sixers as Oubre kicks out to Reggie Jackson for 3 off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Luke Cornette. Now Jaylen Brown will put it into the hands of Jason Tatum. Tatum going to flip it out to Jaylen Brown. A 3 from 27 feet away. Cannot get the fall. Rebounded by Luke Cornett. And Cornett is going to be fouled here on the play by Kyle Lowry. And this will be, in fact, the foul on the floor. What a phenomenal block by Adem Bona. This is why you play the rookie out of UCLA. This is why you play this man. This is exactly why you play him. Jaylen Brown for 2 from the mid-range, and he got it. Tough shot right there from Jaylen Brown. Celtics trying to climb their way back into this game. The Sixers looking to say, Jaylen Brown with 17 for the game. As Reggie Jackson, when the ball gets over to Kelly Oubre, going to find Adem Bona. Bona looking for options, going to kick it out. Over to Reggie Jackson. Jackson going to drive, going to put it up for 2. Can't get it to go, but Adem Bona with the putback. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Adem Bona finding ways to impact the game. Here's Jaylen Brown with the ball. Spins. Gets out the Cornett over to Tatum. Out to Hauser at the right corner for 3. Got it to go. Tough shot from Sam Hauser. That's a big shot. And again, man, the Celtics are just trying to climb their way back into this game. Here's Oubre with the ball here for the 76ers. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to go up for 2. Gets it to go. Banks it up and 1 for Kelly Oubre. The foul will be called here against Sam Hauser, and Kelly Oubre will step to the charity stripe here for 1 more. And Kelly Oubre saying, get off of me. Get off of me. And he's flexing. Kelly Oubre's out here flexing on these dudes. Kelly Oubre's out there showing them guns. Free throw for Oubre is good. Let's go. Let's go. Lead is back up to 14. Here comes Jaylen Brown down the floor. Celtics are going to try to not waste a lot of time. Hauser a 3 from the left point. Got it. Come on, man. Where's the defense? You're playing against the second best team in the East. Reggie Jackson with the ball here for your Sixers. Jackson looking for options. Kicks it out to Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to kick it out. Reggie Jackson, the sidestep. Jackson, the 3. Rims out. Rebounded by Tatum. Unlucky from Reggie Jackson. Not much more he can do right there on a shot like that. Tatum kicking out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown driving. Jaylen Brown looking for options. Gets out to Tatum. Launching a 3 over Justin Edwards, and it's cash money. Like, what do you want these guys to do? Justin Edwards is literally right there with a hand up. What do you want him to do? Timeout called by Nick Nurse. And it's just like that, ladies and gents. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. It's an 8-point game. 99-91. And ladies and gents, we got the Cardiac Sixers in full effect. The Cardiac Sixers are in full effect starting in the 4th quarter. This is crazy. Come on, Chad. We got to win this game. We got to win this game. And again, ladies and gents, like I said earlier in the live stream, we will not be live for the next 2 games on both Tuesday and Wednesday. You guys pretty much know why, but for those of you that don't know, I work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so unfortunately cannot live stream any games that come up on Tuesday and Wednesday. But at the end of the day, ladies and gents, we will unfortunately not be able to live stream the game against the Mavericks on Tuesday, and same thing with the game against the Miami Heat on Wednesday. But we should be back to live stream the game on Friday, where the 76ers will take on the Detroit Pistons, and that will also be on national television like tonight. And then on Sunday, ladies and gents, on Super Bowl Sunday, right before the Super Bowl, we will live stream the 76ers road matchup as they head up to the central side of things where they will take on the Milwaukee Bucks. So we will live stream the Sixers game right before the Super Bowl starts. So hopefully we can get a Sixers dub and an Eagles dub on the same day. That would be awesome. Dude, I wish it was next Sunday already. I'm ready to see the Eagles play in the Super Bowl. I'm ready to see it. Hopefully they win the Super Bowl too and get their second one in franchise history. That would be awesome. But yeah, guys, things are gonna get a little hectic over these next couple of days, and this week is gonna be something. This week is gonna be something. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. As the game is back on, Oubre with the ball here gets it over to a Dembona right out of commercial. Over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gonna lay it up for two, and we'll get fouled in the process. Let's go. So Kelly Oubre will do the inbound here. We'll inbound the ball here to Justin Edwards. Edwards with the ball, going to get it over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre with the ball, going to drive, going to lose it for a little bit, gets it back. Oubre puts the shot up for two, cannot get the ball. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Here come the Celtics. Jaylen Brown with the alley-oop up to Drew Holiday, and that is good for Drew Holiday. And just like that, ladies and gents, it is back to a 6-point game. The Sixers had as big of a lead as 26 points ahead of Boston. And the Celtics, just like that, are climbing their way right back in. Cardiac Sixers in full effect in a game like this. And apparently a timeout was called here by Boston. And they're going to, I'm pretty sure they're going to challenge it. So Oubre inbounded the ball to Tyrese Maxey, but the ball went right back out of bounds. The question is, did it go off of Tyrese Maxey or did it go off of Jaylen Brown? But yeah, guys, this has been a very close game when it honestly should not be. This game shouldn't be close. But if you know what happens between the Sixers and Celtics, it's either the Celtics dominate the Sixers from start to finish, or the Sixers get out to a hot start and they keep it up for a good chunk of the game, and then the Celtics just start climbing their way back in. That's literally how it works. Got to find a way to win this game, Sixers, whether if it's cardiac or not. But yeah, man, Sixers need to find a way to win this game. Did you ever what happened to your mother? Yeah, Asia, I don't think you ever told us what happened. She says it right here in the chat. Her heart stopped. So possibly a heart attack. Heart attack is a good possibility based on this information. But hey, Asia, again, prayers up for your mother. Hopefully everything's okay, and hopefully she's sleeping peacefully. Hopefully finds the stairway up to heaven. But yeah, guys, prayer hands up in the chat for Asia Roberson. She lost her mother last week. So they're still looking at this. She was in cardiac arrest when I saw her. That sucks, honestly. So apparently that was a successful challenge by Joe Mazzulla as we get out of commercial break. As the Celtics will have the basketball, but Drew Holiday and the Celtics will waste the opportunity as Drew Holiday throws the ball right to Justin Edwards. Now into the hands of Kelly Oubre, back to Justin Edwards. Edwards with the ball, dribbling. Edwards driving. Edwards pump fakes. Tries to get it out there, and it's going to stay with the Sixers. Looks like it went off either Drew Holiday or Sam Hauser. One of the two players it did go off of. And the Sixers falling apart here in this fourth quarter real quick. Maxey to inbound the ball here for your Sixers. Lobs it up to Yabusele, who brings it in against Jason Tatum. Yabusele gets over to Oubre, who puts it up. No foul is called, and Oubre is losing his mind. The Celtics take over. Holiday with the ball gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown backing in. Jaylen Brown fading one on the shot for two, puts it up and puts it in. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me, dude. Come on. Ladies and gents, we got ourselves a cardiac game. It's not a Sixers game unless there's cardiac involved. Here's Oubre with the ball. Oubre driving. Oubre drives to the paint, puts the shot up, cannot get the ball, but a foul's called against Boston. So that one's a foul called against the Celtics, but the one where Oubre gets absolutely smashed at the rim, the possession before, that's not a foul, and that's a clean play. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Come on, Sixers. We need these free throws bad. We need these free throws bad. First one of the line is good for Kelly Oubre. Dude, seriously. We need both of these free throws through the cylinder. We need both of these free throws. First one at the line was good for Oubre. Second one at the line is no good. Rebounded by Tatum. You've got to be kidding me. Oubre, you cannot afford to miss that. Tatum, the three-pointer from the top of the key, and that is good. It's cash money, man. Where is the defense, Sixers? What are y'all doing? You're just leaving Jason Tatum all alone. You got 28 points in shooting, 10 of 16 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3. Here's Maxey with the ball, guarded by Cornette. Maxey bounce passing into Council. Council, a three-point shot over Cornette, no good. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Here come the Celtics. Brown to Holiday. Holiday back out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown out to Jason Tatum. Tatum at the top of the key. Tatum dancing around for dear life. Tatum going to his left. Tatum the sidestep three. Got it again. You cannot be serious. Celtics first lead of the game since being up 7-6. They were down by as most as 26 in this game. This is unacceptable. Maxey with the ball. Maxey driving and spinning. Maxey still looking. Maxey the sidestep and the three, and that's blocked by Tatum. Now into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Or make that Drew Holiday over to Jaylen Brown. Going to find Cornette, who throws it down. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me right now. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Yeah, you absolutely have got to take a timeout in this situation. Dude, this team was up by 26. And now they're down by 3 because in the fourth quarter. Okay, so here's how here's how each quarter has been going so far. So in the first quarter, the Sixers outscored the Celtics 29-21. In the second quarter, the Sixers outscored the Celtics 32-23. In the third quarter, the Celtics outscored the Sixers 36-33. And in the fourth quarter so far, the Celtics are outscoring the Sixers 23-6. 23-6. Yes, you are hearing that right, ladies and gentlemen. 23-6. The Celtics are outscoring the Sixers 23-6 in the fourth quarter. Like, Sixers, this is your literal chance to show that you can match up with some of the best of the best. But here you are, down 3 points in the fourth quarter, and on a 23-6 scoring run are the Celtics in the fourth. Unacceptable. And you let Tatum go for back-to-back threes. Like, can one of you guys just start defending Jason Tatum and stop making him look like Allen Iverson? Sure, Jason Tatum's good and all, but he's no Allen Iverson. He's no Steph Curry. He's no Magic Johnson. Okay, he's none of those guys. So stop making him look like those legends right there. Stop making him look like Steph Curry, please. I know TP1 is unbelievable. You're right about that. You got that right. Here we go. Let's see what they learned. If they learned anything out of commercial. Maxey the ball here for your Sixers. Maxey gets it over to Justin Edwards, guarded by Sam Hauser. Gets it over to Gershon Yabusele. Yabusele to his left. Yabusele faking the pass. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to lay it up. Can't get to fall. Come on, Maxey. You got to make that. There's Tatum off the rebound. Gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to dump it off to Drew Holiday. Holiday going to find Jason Tatum. Tatum going to drive. Tatum going to lay it up with the reverse and lays it in. Come on, man. You got to defend better than that, Sixers. Come on. 33 points for Jason Tatum, 11 points in the quarter. Really need one, Sixers. We really need one. Maxey with the ball going to his right, guarded by Sam Hauser and Drew Holiday. Getting double team for the moment is Maxey. Gets over to Oubre. Oubre just needs to take a shot, puts it up, can't get it to go. But Justin Edwards with the putback. Thank you. It's about time. Got to stay with them. Let's go. Got to stay with them. Here we go. Come on. I need some defense. Tatum with the ball gets over to Jaylen Brown. Wide open for three. Missed it. Rebounded by Oubre. So Oubre going to bring it down the floor. Oubre guarded here by Sam Hauser. Oubre gets it over to Maxey. Maxey driving. Maxey goes up, gets fouled, does not get the and one, but will gladly take 2 free throws, and this will send Maxey to the strike. Dude, if the Sixers lose this game, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad if they lose this game. You literally were up 26 points at one point on this Celtics team. And for whatever reason, the Celtics have a 3-point lead on you. Make it 2 as Maxey makes the first free throw. But dude, I'm going to be so mad if the Sixers lose this game. I'm going to be so mad. You literally had the opportunity to put this game away. But here you are getting outscored by, as the second free throw is good for Tyrese Maxey, you're out here getting outscored by 25, or not 25, my math is completely off, out by 15 in the fourth quarter. Here we go, Jason Tatum with the ball. Tatum with the behind-the-back pass. Derek White a triple. Got it. You cannot be serious. You're making these guys look like some of the best shooters of all time. The Sixers are 0 of 4 from three-point range in this quarter. The Celtics are 6 of 8. Yabusele for 3 in the corner. Cannot get to fall. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Dude, you cannot be serious. Here's Jason Tatum with the ball. Tatum looking for options here. Guarded by Justin Edwards. Tatum launching at top of the key. 3. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here comes Council. Council going to drive. Council going to lay it up and puts it in. Tough shot from RC14. Let's go. That's a big shot. Derek White with the ball, going to get over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looking for options. Jaylen Brown guarded by Tyrese Maxey. Jaylen Brown Driving, puts the shot up, puts it in. Unbelievable how these guys are doing this to us. Cardiac Six is in full effect. My heart cannot take this, ladies and gentlemen. My heart cannot take this. Maxi with the ball. The bounce pass to Council. Out to Yabusele. Out to Oubre in the right corner. Oubre to Maxi. Maxi back to Oubre. Launch to the threes. Oubre. Got it. Big shot. Big shot. Now get back on defense. Let's go. Get back on defense. Timeout called. Looks like it was a timeout called by Boston, and yes, it was. Come on. We're still here. We are still here in this very moment. Let's go. We're still here, baby. Come on. We're still here, ladies and gentlemen. We are still in this game. We are still in this. 110-109 Celtics lead. Come on, chat. Let's go. Let's get out of here with the victory. Come on. Even if it means we have to see this team go through a cardiac game, let's get out of here with the victory. Come on, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Bring all the energy. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Come on. By the way, a quick lineup change here for the Celtics as Porzingis re-enters the game here to replace Luke Cornett. Derek White with the ball here for the Celtics. Gets it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum looking for options here. Going to lob it up to Porzingis. Porzingis guarded by Maxey. This is a mismatch if I ever saw one. Porzingis going in, goes up, cannot bank it home. Rebounded by Yabusele. Now to the hands of Maxey it goes. Here comes Tyrese Maxey with 2.5 minutes left. Maxey guarded by Drew Holiday. Maxey, the bounce pass to Council. Council goes up. Cannot get to go, and it's going to be a charge. Are you serious? These refs are crazy. Dude, this is unbelievable. This is unreal. This just doesn't even make any sense. Here we go. Inbound passes in from Jaylen Brown to Derek White. Derek White with the ball. Celtics never make it easy. Derek White going to his right. Gets over to Tatum, back to White. Wide open for three. Leaving him all alone. You leave him in his own personal bubble. This is unreal. This is unreal. Maxey to Oubre with the ball. Gets it back over to Maxey. Need a shot. Need a shot in here. Maxey with the ball. Tries to go up. It's going to stay with the Sixers. Thank goodness. Ball goes out of bounds. It stays with the Sixers. Need a shot right here. I need a shot in the basket. Let's go. We need a shot up and in here. Come on, boys. Maxey to do the inbound here for your Sixers. Maxey needs an option. He's going to lob it up to Oubre. Oubre guarded here by Jaylen Brown right off the inbound. Oubre to his left. Oubre driving. Oubre goes up for two. Can't get it to go, but is fouled. This is big. Oubre, I need these free throws. Please. I need these free throws. Oubre, I need these free throws. Let's go. I need these free throws. Oubre set to shoot 2 free throws at the line. First one is good. Coming up next on ESPN, you'll get to see the Memphis Grizzlies take on the Milwaukee Bucks, led by Damian Lillard. Last 5 games for Damian Lillard was averaging 27 points per game. Second one at the line for Oubre is no good. Come on. Dude, again, I'm going to be so mad if this team loses this game. Oubre's got 18 points and 13 rebounds. I will say, Oubre has found ways to impact the game, but when it matters most, we need you to make your free throws. Tatum with the ball, going to drive. Tatum going to put the shot up for 2. Got it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You cannot be serious. 35 points for Jason Tatum, 13 in the quarter. Maxey with the ball, gets double team. Going to find Ricky Council. Council going to drive. Council pump faking goes up. Is fouled by Porzingis. All right, Council. Now we need these free throws. We absolutely have got to have these free throws, please. Dude, this is not looking good. We're literally about to blow a 26-point lead for this. All because the Celtics somehow found a way to resurrect in the fourth quarter. First one of the line is no good for Ricky Council. Are you serious? This fourth quarter for the Sixers has been absolutely horrendous. First one's no good at the line for Ricky Council, and same goes for the second. And that one swirled the iron. Unbelievable. The Celtics have yet to even shoot a free throw in the quarter. The Sixers from the free throw line are 5 for 9. Derek White with the ball here for the Celtics. White looking for options, kicking it out. Holiday the 3, got it. Unbelievable. That's pretty much going to do it, and Drew Holiday saying bye-bye. And so is Derek White. Oh, my gosh. I just don't get it. How in the name of God's green earth did we blow a 26-point lead? The Sixers were literally good for the first 3 quarters. But for the fourth quarter, you literally fall apart. You literally fell apart in the fourth quarter. What are we doing? We literally fell apart in the fourth quarter. The Celtics are literally about to come out here and win this game. This is ridiculous. You literally blew a 26-point lead. And now you got the Celtics ahead by 8. This is ridiculous. As the inbound passes in to Gershon Yabusele over to Ricky Council. Council looking for options. Going to find Maxey. Maxey dribbling against Holiday. Maxey spinning. Maxey driving. Going to drive to the lane. Goes up. Does get fouled in the process, and will head to the stripe for 2. Here goes Holiday whining and complaining at the officials. And here we go. Here go the Celtics using another challenge. They'll probably retain it. Wait. Who's officiating this game? Is that Tony Brothers I see? I mean, to be fair, Drew Holiday hardly even touches Maxey. Yeah, who's officiating the who's officiating this game? Mark Lindsay, Trey Maddox, and Brandon Schwab. That number 23 literally looked like Tony Brothers. This dude Trey Maddox literally looked like Tony Brothers. Yeah, you're unfortunately right about that TP1. Like, how did we blow a 26-point lead? It just makes zero sense. How did we blow a 26-point lead to this team without Peyton Pritchard? Unreal. Like the way this team looked in the first three quarters versus the team that we saw in the fourth quarter looked completely different. I don't know how on earth this team managed to fall apart in the fourth quarter. Sure, they lost the third quarter 36-33, but at least they kept it close. In the fourth quarter, you're literally getting outscored 38-16. 38-16. Dude, this is unreal. You literally are getting outscored in the fourth quarter 38-16. Unreal. Yeah, just take the time all the way down. Got some words to say about this game. Got some words to say about this game. Look at Nick Nurse right next to the officials. Look at him next to the officials crying like a baby. Inbound passes in from Derek White to Jason Tan. Yeah, just go ahead and run the clock out. I got words to say about this game. They're just going to pass it around. Do. Tan and Derek White. Yeah, they're just going to pass it out. Pass it all around. Holiday for three. Swirls the iron. Porzingis trying to put it back. Can't do so. Rebounded by the Sixers. Maxey tosses it to Justin Edwards. Edwards the three blocked by Porzingis. Unreal. Unreal. Man, was this game unacceptable. Fifth 25-point comeback in the last 25 years. Largest under Joe Mazzulla, in which they trailed by at most 26 points in this game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The way that this team looked in the first three quarters versus the team that we saw in the fourth quarter, these two versions of the Sixers in this game looked completely different. How do you blow a 26-point lead in this game? How do you do it? Sure, you lost the third quarter. You lost the whole second half, but at least in the third quarter it was actually competitive. You only lost the third quarter by 3. In the fourth quarter, you literally lose it by 22, 38-16. And oh my gosh, here we go with more breaking news. According to Shams Charania, De'Aaron Fox has just been traded to the San Antonio Spurs, and Zach LaVine has just been traded to the Kings in a multi-team trade. Hold up, before we go ahead and say some words about this game, I gotta go ahead and see this. I don't even want to know what the Bulls got. Yeah, I wanna see this trade real quick before we get some words to pick about this game. Yep, it's actually real. Unbelievable. I mean, it's real. It's real if Shams Charania puts it out. But what are the full details of the trade, though? That's what I want to know. So the full details are not out yet, but according to Yahoo Sports, the Sacramento Kings have agreed to trade their All-Star point guard in a three-team deal in De'Aaron Fox, as De'Aaron Fox will be heading off to the San Antonio Spurs, and the Chicago Bulls will be sending their star Zach LaVine over to the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, I would love to see the full details on this. I would love to see the full details on this. Now you got more and more teams creating super teams. This is crazy. See if CBS Sports has anything different. The funny thing too about this trade too involving De'Aaron Fox was that the San Antonio Spurs, he literally listed as his number one trade option to go ahead and to pick on to pick a team that he would want to go to. The team that he had first on his list was literally the San Antonio Spurs, and he literally got what he wanted. But yeah, man, they officially did it. De'Aaron Fox has been traded. Zach LaVine goes to the Kings. De'Aaron Fox lands on the Spurs. I'll bet you that the Chicago Bulls probably just got a bunch of draft capital and some role players. Sporting news. What does this have in store? So we do know for sure from this trade that De'Aaron Fox will land in San Antonio and he will be traded to the Spurs. Zach LaVine will be traded over to the Sacramento Kings. And then the Bulls, it is to be announced eventually. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'll bet you the Bulls just got like a bunch of draft capital or something. I'll guarantee they just got like a bunch of draft capital. Yeah, it is yet to hear on what the details are for the sake of the Bulls. But we do know that Zach LaVine has been traded to the Kings from the Chicago Bulls, and that De'Aaron Fox has been traded to the San Antonio Spurs. So, three-team trade between the Kings, the Spurs, and the Bulls. I'll bet the Bulls just got a bunch of draft capital for what they had to give up in just by trading Zach LaVine and maybe a few role players. I'll guarantee that's all they had to give up. That's all they got in return, I should say. But ladies and gents, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this game, shall we? Let's talk about this game. Hold up. Let's change it to final score. Let's change this to final score real quick, shall we? But all right, ladies and gents, let's go ahead and talk about this game here, shall we? Let's go ahead and talk about this game. Let's rain on this game for a little bit. Let's rain on this game for a little bit, shall we? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. You know why? Because who cares at this point? So in the first quarter, scoring pace, Sixers at the end of the first with an 8-point lead. 29-21. Okay. You're off to a solid start. Second quarter, you outscore the Celtics again. Good job. Congratulations. There you go. 32-23 in the second quarter. You lead at the end of the first half, 61 to, if my math is right, 61 to 44. So you led by 17 at halftime. Then into the third quarter, you get outscored by the Boston Celtics in the third quarter alone, 36-33. Okay, you're still chilling. You're still all right. You're still okay. You're still leading by a lot. And then the fourth quarter, everyone's gassed. Everybody's tired. Nobody came with energy. We saw a completely different Sixers team from the first three quarters to the fourth quarter. We saw two completely separate teams. And we saw the Sixers only be able to go out and score 16 points, while the Boston Celtics went ahead and scored 38 in the fourth quarter. That right there is an absolute disgrace. And you're telling me that this team, over the last few games, okay? You're telling me that this team over the last few games, the shorthanded Sixers went toe-to-toe with the Denver Nuggets, who were basically healthy. They got a win over the Kings. They got a win over the Lakers. They got a win over the Bulls, who were rebuilding. And they got a win over the best team in the Eastern Conference, Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers game was tight. Chicago Bulls, that was a win by 12. Lakers was a win by 14. Kings was a win by 13. Denver, you lose a close game. I respected it. I gave you all a pass because you kept it close, you kept it competitive, and you did pretty much everything that you could. This game right here had zero excuse written all over it. You play absolutely phenomenal for the first 3 quarters, and then in the fourth quarter, you play like absolute you-know-what. You play like absolute trash, garbage. For the Spanish people, for the Spanish-speaking people out there, that would be basura. But you play like absolute trash in the fourth quarter. Number one, you could not score the ball for anything because apparently your shot making has really disappeared left and right. And then the next thing you know, you're letting Jason Tatum go out here and score the ball like he's the next Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and all the other greats at their respective point guard and shooting guard positions. You're letting him score the ball like he is the next Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, whoever. The next thing you know, you are getting absolutely bullied because in the fourth quarter, what do you continuously do? And this is just the players showing really bad discipline and just with really poor decision making. What do you decide to do in the fourth quarter to try to increase the lead? You decide to just jack up a bunch of threes instead of driving into the paint and taking advantage of where you are working at best. You were working at best when you went inside in the fourth quarter. But when you were shooting outside, when you were shooting threes, you were just jacking them up. 1 3-pointer by 1 3-pointer by 1 3-pointer by 1 3-pointer. And you were getting bullied by Jason Tatum. You were getting bullied by Jaylen Brown. I would even go out there and say that you were getting bullied by Kristaps Porzingis. Even Derek White was knocking down shots. Sam Hauser knocked down a few shots off the bench. And you really think that you have this game in check because you're up by a really good amount. But no. Y'all decide to hold it back. Y'all decide to pull on back. Y'all say, okay, we can play a little softer. We can ease up a little bit. We have this game at hand. Listen, y'all have a game to win in this game. Y'all had the game at hand through the first 3 quarters. But a game is not played in 3 quarters. A game is not played in not 1, not 2, especially not 3, but it's 4 quarters of basketball. 4 quality quarters of basketball is a requirement for this team. But you only play 3 quarters of good basketball. I don't know what happened in the fourth quarter. If your shots just disappeared, if they went poof, goodbye, or whatever happened. I don't even know what to say about that fourth quarter performance. I don't even know what to say. Not to mention for some of these rebounds that I saw, and for some of the shots that went up from the 76ers, once a shot goes up, you have got to have a man underneath the basket to go ahead and rebound. What do you think Kristaps Porzingis is doing every single time a shot is up? What do you think that Luke Cornett is doing every single time a shot is up? What do you think Al Horford is doing every single time the shot goes up? They're waiting underneath the basket for a rebound. They're waiting underneath the basket for a rebound. They're sitting there. They're waiting for the rebound. But what do? We see Gershon Yabusele being held back. What on God's earth even happened to Adem Bona? He only plays 12 minutes in this game. And you're telling me we couldn't rotate him back in and get him underneath the basket to make an impact? The dude knows how to make an impact on the floor. But no, y'all decided to go with Gershon Yabusele. Sure, he was playing good, but he was not playing at his best in the fourth quarter. You need to go young. You need to go with the more athletic players. You need to go with the guys that are going to hustle for rebounds and do everything on the floor for you. And that's what Adem Bona can do. But no, y'all decide to go with Gershon Yabusele instead. Sure, he's playing good for 3/4, but 3/4 is not an NBA game. An NBA game is 4 quarters long. 4 quarters long, 48 minutes. That's how long a game like this is. Every single game is 48 minutes, 4 quarters, 12 minutes each. Y'all need to be held accountable by Nick Nurse after this. You absolutely have got to be held accountable by Nick Nurse. It's bad coaching at the end of the day. It's very poor executing from the players in the fourth quarter. All the players really think that they have this game in the bag, but no. In the fourth quarter, you get outscored by 22, and if you get outscored by that much, you're gonna pay the price for it. You're gonna pay the price for it, and it absolutely shows on the stat sheet, which we will go over the stats in just a little bit. But I'm just saying that for the next game that you play, and this game you should have had in the bag. You should have had this game at hand. Because you literally had the lead by 26 points at most, and in the end, you lose the game by 8. Absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. You got to be better, and you got to play 4 quarters of quality basketball. That's all I got to say. I don't know how you blew this lead. I just don't get it. It's going to haunt me for quite a bit, though. I'm not going to lie to you. But ladies and gents, that's enough about me ranting. We're going to go ahead and go over the final stats, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the remainder of the night here. And ladies and gents, the next time I will see you guys for Sixers live play-by-play and reaction will be on Friday when the Sixers take on the Detroit Pistons. I cannot do the games on Tuesday and Wednesday. You guys don't already know, I work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays throughout the weekend in addition to every other Saturday. This week is my Saturday off, so don't even have to worry about anything on Saturday. I don't even think the Sixers even play on Saturday because they play on Sunday, next Sunday, against Boston. So really don't even have to worry about that. The next time you guys will see me for a live play-by-play will be on Friday against the Detroit Pistons. So anyways, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and jump through the stats here real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here for the rest of the night. So starting it off here with the ball on the Boston Celtics side, Jason Tatum ends up leading the way here for the Boston Celtics at the end of the game with 35 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists for a double-double on the night, in addition to a steal and a block each. Jaylen Brown following it up with 21 points for a double-double as well, including 10 rebounds and 6 assists. Kristaps Porzingis in starting 5 with 18 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 blocks. Make Kristaps Porzingis look like the next great Yao Ming and Wilt Chamberlain, which is honestly crazy. Derek White also in starting 5 with 17 points, a rebound, and 9 assists. Almost also had a double-double in this game. And that also came with 1 block coming from Derek White as well. Off the bench, Sam Hauser with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. And Drew Holiday back in the starting 5 with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a block. Al Horford with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. And then rounding it off here for the Boston Celtics side is Luke Cornett, who ends off the game with 2 points, 2 rebounds to end off the final stats here for the Boston Celtics. Now into the Philadelphia 76ers side now, as Tyrese Maxey ended up leading the way here for the 76ers in this one, as he finishes the game with 34 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Gershon Yabusele going to follows it up with a performance of 21 points, 6 rebounds, and a steal. Kelly Oubre finishes with a double-double of 18 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Justin Edwards, the undrafted rookie, finishes the night with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each. Ricky Council, the fourth, finishes the night with 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists, as well as a steal. Kyle Lowry off the bench, finishing with 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Reggie Jackson finishing with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, and a steal. And then rounding it off here for the 76ers side is Adem Bone, the rookie out of UCLA, finishing his night with 2 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal and a block each to end off the final stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. De'Aaron Fox on his way to the Spurs. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Asia Roberson. I have yet to see what in the world Chicago even received from the deal. Again, I'm guessing it was probably just a bunch of draft capital, if I had to guess. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But now over to the team stats now, ladies and gents, as the Boston Celtics finished up this game shooting the ball 50% from the field to the Philadelphia 76ers 45.1%. The 76ers finished up shooting the ball 46.9% from three-point range to the Boston Celtics 42.9%. The Boston Celtics shot 81.3% from the charity stripe to the Philadelphia 76ers shooting 75%. The Boston Celtics shooting 13 of 16. The Sixers shooting 21 of 28. The Philadelphia 76ers ended up out-rebounding the Boston Celtics in this one overall 46-38. And then same on the offensive end, 8-5. Assists go in favor of the Boston Celtics in this one, 34-20. Steals go in favor of the 76ers, 7-3. Blocks go in favor of the Boston Celtics, 8-2. Total turnovers, the Celtics win the turnover battle in this one. 9 turnovers for the Celtics, 10 for the Sixers. Points in the paint goes in favor of the 76ers in this one, 42-34. And a total of 40 total fouls called in this game, 21 on the Boston Celtics and 19 on the 76ers, in which one of them was called a technical on Gershon Yabusele for hanging on the rim. And again, the Sixers' biggest lead in this one was 26. But ladies and gents, on that note, that's how the final stats come to an end here in this one. The 76ers choke a 26-point lead to the Boston Celtics and fall to the Celtics in this one by a final score of 118-110. The Philadelphia 76ers will now drop to 19-29 on the season, while the Boston Celtics will improve their way up to 35-15 on the season. The Celtics also now 19-6 on the road, while the Sixers are 9-15 at home. The Sixers will look to bounce back on Tuesday, where they will be set to take on the Dallas Mavericks, who just traded Luka Doncic over to the Lakers, and in which the Mavericks got absolutely destroyed by the Cavaliers. So the Sixers, you would think, would have a chance in this game. In this game coming up on Tuesday, but again, we shall see, ladies and gentlemen. As ladies and gents, on that note, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me, as Asia says, sorry, BLSG. Asia, I'm not sure if you're talking about us already going over the De'Aaron Fox trade or if you're talking about the loss from earlier. But Asia, it's all right. It is what it is. I know if you had to do something, it's fine. I completely understand. But ladies and gents, on that note, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody. Have a great rest of your night and a great week, ladies and gents. God bless and peace.